Chapter 1. Lonely in New York. My name is Clara Bennett. I am 49 years old. I live in New York, a big city, a loud city, a city that never looks back at you. I am divorced. No husband, no partner, only myself, only my shadow in empty rooms. I am rich. People think money fills the lonely spaces. It doesn't, not really. I built a fashion company with my own hands. Long nights, long meetings, long years. I drive a red Mercedes. I wear high heels every day. People notice me. Some admire me. Some whisper. But inside, I feel small. Small and quiet and tired. Success is heavy when you carry it alone. One sunny afternoon, I went to a university cafe in New York. The place was full of young people, laughing, talking, dreaming. Their futures still untouched. I sat with a cappuccino by the window. The sun warmed my table. I felt calm and invisible. For once, no one wanted anything from me. Then I saw him, a young man, 27 maybe, tall with dark black hair that fell over his forehead. But his eyes were worried. His wallet was small. His clothes were clean but tired. His shoes had holes near the toes. He looked at the menu, then at his wallet, then back at the menu. His shoulders fell a little. Hunger has a quiet shape. I recognized it. Something moved inside me. I never talk to strangers. I never reach out first. But this young man, he wasn't begging. He was just struggling, silently. I walked to him. He looked up, surprised, almost embarrassed. "Hello?" I said softly. "Are you hungry?" He hesitated. "Yes, a little," he said, shy as a child. "I can buy your lunch," I whispered. His eyes widened. "Oh no, you don't have to," he said quickly. "Please, let me." A small kindness, a small light. He studied me for a moment. Then he gave a tiny smile. "Thank you," he whispered. We sat together. He ate quickly, like he hadn't eaten properly in days. I watched quietly. I felt something warm open inside me. His name was Henry Mason, a student working part-time in a cafe. Tired hands, hopeful eyes, a gentle smile that made me forget the years between us. He told jokes, silly, small jokes, but they made me laugh, really laugh, the kind of laugh I hadn't felt in years. Chapter 2. A New Love. Over the next weeks, we kept meeting coffee, walks in the park, talking by the river, watching the water move like time. Slow, patient, quiet. He asked about my life, not my company. My life. I didn't remember the last time someone asked that. He listened, really listened, and I found myself telling him things I had never said aloud. Sometimes he held my hand, just a gentle touch. Sometimes he brushed a strand of hair from my face. I felt my heart soften each time. One evening he leaned closer. "Clara," he said, his voice almost trembling. "When I'm with you, I feel alive again." My heart beat hard against my ribs. He touched my cheek. Warm. Careful. He kissed me. Soft at first, then deeper. Stronger, like he was waking me up. I forgot my age. I forgot the whispers. I forgot the rules. I only felt him. Warm. Human. Close. Days passed. Our romance grew quietly, like a flower opening when no one is watching. Dinners, coffee walks by the river, Henry holding my hand, Henry making me laugh, Henry sitting beside me in silence that felt safe. He made me feel young again, alive again, human again. And then, one day, Henry looked at me with trembling eyes. He knelt, he opened a small box, and he asked me to marry him. "Marry me," he said. I laughed at first, a small, surprised laugh. "You're serious?" I whispered. He nodded, his eyes warm. "I love you, Clara, not your money." I wanted to believe him. I wanted to believe in love again, in second chances, in miracles that arrive late. Chapter 3, Wedding Days. We had a small wedding abroad on a sunny Bennett in Italy. The ceremony was quiet, the sun gentle, the sea shining like glass in the distance. For a moment, life felt perfect, like a dream I wasn't meant to touch. After the wedding, he was softer than ever. He kissed me often, held me close at night, whispered sweet words that made my heart open like a door. I felt safe. I felt wanted. I felt seen. Chapter 4. The Warning. But one evening, Henry sat beside me with no color in his face, his phone in his hand, his fingers shaking. "Clara," he said quietly, "I need to tell you something." His voice was thin, like it was afraid to exist. "It's about my ex-girlfriend, Isabella." My stomach tightened, a cold knot twisting inside me. "What happened?" I asked. He took a deep breath. "She's angry," he said. "She wants to hurt me." He swallowed hard. "She said she will go to the police. She will lie. She will say I used you for money. She will say I married you for your business." He looked down at his hands. "They will believe her," he whispered. "If she does this, my life will be ruined." His voice trembled. He touched my hand like a frightened boy. "I'm so sorry," he whispered. "I don't know what to do." My heart softened. I wanted to protect him, to shield him from whatever haunted him. "Tell me what you need," I said. He looked ashamed. "Isabella wants money," he whispered. "She wants me to pay her to stay quiet. I don't want to ask you, but I'm scared." So I gave him money to protect him, to protect us. He held me close. He kissed my forehead softly. "Thank you," he whispered. "You saved me." Weeks passed. Sometimes he came to me with new worries, a message, a threat, a demand. Sometimes the amount was small, sometimes much more. He always looked upset. He always said, "I'm trying. I just need a little help." And each time, I believed him, because love makes you soft, because trust feels holy, because I thought we were forever. Chapter 5. He left, I thought. But one morning, everything changed. I woke up. The other side of the bed was cold. Henry wasn't there. I checked the wardrobe. His clothes were gone, his shoes gone, his suitcase gone. The house felt too quiet, too still, as if all the air had been taken out. I called his name. No answer. I called his phone, switched off. My hands shook as I checked my bank accounts, large amounts missing. Then I checked the company accounts. More money gone, moved slowly, quietly, month by month. My legs gave out. I sat on the floor, breath gone, heart hollow. There was no Isabella, no blackmail, no angry ex, no danger, only lies, only a plan. Only a man who looked at my heart and saw a door he could open. He married me for money. He took my trust. He took my love. He took the softest parts of me. And then he disappeared, as if I had never existed. A cold wind passed through my chest. Something inside me cracked quietly, completely. I felt lost, angry, ashamed, wounded. But I fought. I protected my company. I rebuilt my accounts. I stood up even when my knees shook. I became stronger, sharper, wiser. Now I live by the sea. The waves are calm. The days are simple. I still run my company. I am still rich, but now I also have caution and wisdom carved from pain. Love can feel real, bright, warm, alive, but lies can hide inside it like shadows. Heartbreak hurts, but it teaches. And I will never forget the lesson. I hope you enjoyed this journey with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for future stories.